Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the Vault of Strange Deaths. I'm your host, Dr.Franklin. Now, roll tape! See if we have time for an entry here from the Vault of Strange Deaths. And what do we have? Just desserts. Now, there's a Nepalese wife who suffered years of abuse from her hubby. So you know what she did? She killed him, cooked him, and ate him. And they found the remains of his body in a stew pot. How about that? That's why we call this just desserts for a man who abused his wife. Okay, let's see if we have time for another one. The tragic death of a silent screen actress. Now, this woman is Martha Mansfield, who's co-starred with John Barrymore in the 1920 film Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Then, in 1923, she was making a Civil War drama in San Antonio, Texas, the Warrens of Virginia. She's wearing this huge hoop skirt. After she finished her scene, she was walking to her car. Some stagehand carelessly flicked a lighted match after having a cigarette in her direction. It caught her dress on fire, and tragically, she burned to death at just age 24. Martha Mansfield. Let's see what we have here. A reasonable request, and this is, officials in Botswana and Africa are really angry because so many people are jumping in front of trains to commit suicide, and we know what that can do from that local case. So they've now asked people instead who want to commit suicide to hang themselves, and they're providing ropes at trees near train tracks to give them the idea that this is a better way to off themselves. And personally, I think it's a great idea. We might want to try it here too, so we can avoid all these people committing suicide on the train tracks. Let's try one more here, and this is one tough gal, and she is. She's a gal down in Fort Lucy, Florida. Her son cried out, so she ran outside and she noticed that a Rottweiler had their little Yorkie in his mouth. So she got behind the dog and grabbed him by the chain around his neck, and she strangled the Rottweiler to death. That's why we say one tough gal. Now the goal is to make this the greatest show in the history of television with a weekly viewership of 1 billion. Target date for those goals, the year 2015 AD, if not sooner. Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes. And again, until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes.